All right, so now we're going to work on finding some probabilities. All right, so there's 4 types of probability problems we're going to see here. All right, the first type is when we're doing x is less than a number, and when we have those types of problems, we'll find the area to the left. The second type is if we have something greater than, and in that situation, we will find the area to the right of a given data point. All right. The third type is where we're looking for something between 2 values. Okay, and so when that happens, we'll have to find an area between 2. And the other one is kind of like to the left of one value and then the right of another. And that picture will look like this: left of one value, right of another. All right, so here we have it. Body temperatures of adults are normally distributed with a mean of 98.6 degrees and a standard deviation of 0.73. What is the probability of a healthy adult having a body temperature less than 96.6? All right, so to do this, first we're going to find a z-score. Okay, this is our x value, this is our mean, and this is our standard deviation. All right, so the formula for z is x minus the mean, and we divide by the standard deviation. All right, so when I do this, I'll get a z-score of negative 2.33. Okay, so now I'm doing the probability of x being less than negative 2.33. So this is an area to the left. Okay, so I'm going to go to my table and I'm going to find negative 2.33. All right. And so my answer to my question is 0.0099. That's your probability. All right. What is the probability of a healthy adult having a body temperature greater than 97.6? Okay, so I need to find a z-score. Now my x value is 97.6. My mean has not changed, nor has my standard deviation. So when I calculate this z-score, I get negative 1.37. Now I'm looking for the probability of x being greater than negative 1.37. So that's an area to the right. All right, so to find that area to the right, I'm going to do 1 minus the area to from the left from my table. So I need to find negative 1.37. All right, so it looks like that's 0.0853. So I'm going to do 1 minus 0.0853. And my answer is 0.9147. Okay. All right, what is the probability of healthy adult having between? So now we're between these two numbers. So since I have 2 x values, 98 and 99, I'll have 2 z-scores. So my first z-score, I'm going to do 98 minus 98.6 over 0.73. My first z-score is negative 0.82. All right, my second z-score is 0.55. All right, so what I need to do is find the area between these two z-scores. So I have negative 0.82, and I have 0.55, and I need to find this area. Okay, so let's find the area to the left of negative 0.82. All right, so that's 0.2061. And then the area to the left of 0.55. All right, so that's 0.7088. All right, so this whole area is 0.7088. I'm running low on room here, so I'm going to do 0.7088, the whole area, and subtract the area to the left of negative 0.82. And my final answer here, let's see, 0.5027. All right, for number 4, the probability of a healthy adult having a temperature less than 99.3 or greater than 100.6. All right, I'm going to try to make myself some room here. So for this question, 2 z-scores again. I've got 99.3, 100.6. I want to be greater than this or less than this. All right, 2 z-scores. First one. Oh, 99.3. This should be a 3 right here. All right, so this is 0.96. Second z-score. .74. All right, so I have 2.74 for this z and 0.96 for this z. All right, so I need to find the area to the left of the 0.96. So this is good here, 0.96. So that's 0.8315. All right, and then the area to the right of that z-score of 2.74. So let's see here, 2.74. So that will actually be whatever 1 minus 0.9969 is. So I'm going to subtract that from 1 and add it to the 0.8315. My final answer is here, is 0.8346. All right, last question. What is the probability of a healthy adult having a body temperature that differs from the population mean by more than 1 degree? All right, so the population mean was 98.6. So I'm looking for a temperature of 99.6 or 97.6 because those are 1 degree away from the mean, with kind of the same picture as our problem above. So here's 97.6 and 99.6. I'm looking for this area. I want to be different from the mean by more than 1 degree. Okay. All right, so z-score is going to be a negative 1.37. And when I do the z-score for above the mean, I get a positive 1.37. Okay, since this is symmetrical, this area is the same as this area. So I can find the area to the left of negative 1.37 and just double it. So the area to the left of negative 1, negative 1.37. Let's see here. Did I do that? Yeah, there we go. 0.0853. So this area right here is 0.0853. I'm just going to double that. And so my final answer will be 0.1706. Okay. All right, let's do another example here. Okay. All right, we have a mean of 3,668 grams, a standard deviation of 511. All right, and here we go. Find the probability that the baby's weight was less than 4,000 grams. So we find a z-score. Here's an x value, mean, standard deviation. All right, so I get 0.65. I need to find the area to the left since it's talking about less than. So I'm going to find 0.65. And there's my answer. So 0.7422. All right. Find the probability that the baby's birth weight was greater than. So here's my new x value. So we find a z-score. All right, and we get 0.16. I need to find the area to the right since it's greater than. So I'm going to do 1 minus the area to the left that I find from my table. So 0.16. So I'm subtracting 0.5636. All right, so my answer here is 0.4364. All right. Next, we're doing between two values. All right, so I have two z-scores. All right, so this one is negative 1.31. And this one is 0.65. All right, and I want to be between these two z-scores. So I'm going to think about 0.65 and negative 1.31. All right, so I need to find the area to the left of negative 1.31. Which is right here. All right, so this value is 0.0968. All right, and then the area to the left of 0.65. Oops. Right here, 0.7422. So all of this is 0.7422. So we're going to subtract. All right. So that final answer is 0.6471. Excuse me. All right. Next example, we're less than one and greater than another, so two z-scores to find. So this z-score is negative 1.99. And this z-score is 1.92. All right, and we are finding the area to the right of one and to the left of another. Okay, so let's see, 1.92. All right, so this area is going to be whatever 1 minus 0.9726 is, and this area is 0.0233. All right, so I'm going to add these two things up for a final answer of 0.0507. All right, and the last question, find the probability that the birth weight differs from the mean by less than 150 grams. All right, so the mean was 3668, so I'm going to add 150. And subtract 150. And these are our two x values. All right, so I'm going to find a z-score. And I get negative 0.29. Okay, so for this bell curve, we want to be different from the mean by less than 150 grams. So we're finding the area between here. So I have positive 0.29 and negative 0.29 for my z-scores. All right, the area to the left of negative 0.29 is 0.3859. And this is 0.3859. All right, so I'm going to do 1 minus 2 times 0.3859. And that gives me an answer of 0.2282.